Howdy, folks. I'm the Etcetera Kid. It is Monday. First show after a weekend, which I very much needed, but I'm glad to be back. If you're just joining for the first time, either live or on demand, this show is all about improvisation. Everything I play is made up on the spot from scratch. But what makes it a little different is that each song grows out of basic musical elements that you guys request in chat. You guys choose the sounds. You guys choose how fast the song is, the key it's in. And I immortalize a select few usernames as rhythmic patterns in the song. So there are a lot of ways to participate. It's very much of a collaborative effort that we have here. So with that little introduction, looks like we already got a bunch of people here. It's pretty awesome. Hey, Puggy. My chat is already scrolled up a bunch, so I'm sure there's some people here I'm not going to say hi to. So just send a message again. But looks like we got, let's see, Young Couscous is here, Dom Dude, Sour Frog, Marimba Meme. And looks like somebody new, I believe, Paul Erdos. Thanks for the drum loop request. And Ship Snacks. Hey, Ship Snacks, how you doing? As I've started talking, I noticed that I may have some sort of a cold. I didn't notice until I said my first words on camera, and then that's okay though. That's why improv is great, because you just work with whatever you have at the moment. That's right, over GG, it's the Kazoo Kid. That's right. Okay, I'm going to start bringing in these requests so we can start with some music. The last show, I didn't play enough music. I talked way too much. So this show, I'm going to try to keep things moving a little faster. See if I can pull that off. Let's see. Ship Snacks, I believe I did get your requests. Yeah, as soon as actually the request window is open from when I put up that little screen, so I'm pretty sure I see some of yours coming in. Let's see. And if not all your requests happen on this song, they're in a queue, and we'll try to get to as many of them as possible. Okay, let's see. We've got a lot of requests already. That's good. Okay, let's look at what we have here. We're 100 beats a minute from Young Couscous. Key of B from Thea. Looks like we're doing drum loops for Paul Erdos and Sour Frog. Drum fills for Ship Snacks and Dom Dude. We'll check out these sounds in a moment. I'm looking at my my request queue. Hey, Big Star Tuna. And it looks like there are no pending sound requests. There are a few drum loop requests pending. So definitely possible to sneak in some requests for the next track. Okay. So just getting my in-ear monitors adjusted. There they go. We should have our tribal kit loaded. This is from Young Couscous. There it is. Hey, Ken Fusion. Oh, and a host from Puggy. Thanks, Puggy. Hey, Puggy, I hope you got to have some of the weekend to relax. And you weren't just pulling overtime shifts or anything. Okay, let's see. Let's generate our drum fills. Let's generate our drum loops. Okay, let's look at these loops. Whoops. What just happened? That's not right. There we go. This is the Paul Erdel's Paul E beat. Hey, Pugs. Let's see. Let's drop this snare out of kick. Drop that snare a bit. Drop that kick just a bit. Let's make these snares more like echoes. Oh, but I want to try that snare on the and of 4 like it is. I want to see what that feels like. Let's see. It's going to be interesting. Let's try. This is Paul Erdos' generated beat. I'm feeling that. Puggy has a platoon Xmas party. That sounds fun. Oh, hey, Pugs, I'm noticing you did a capital I drum loop. You'll need to re-request that for it to, my bot to see it. Okay, we got Sour Frog. The Sour Frog beat. Let's see. Let's take these snares. We're going to make them more like ghost notes. Add a kick here. Ghost those. Let's add a snare, add a kick, and that will be that for this beat, I think. Drop those hats a bit. This Sour Frogs beat. I like that. Hi, Dwarf 3D. How you doing? Okay, let's see. I think I talked about this last week. Feels like after every time I'm away, even for just 2 days from the show, I feel like I'm starting over in a way in terms of remembering everything I have to do. Takes me like 2 or 3 times through the cycle. Okay, let's check out these sounds. We got Whirly 240V from Dom Dude. A lovely Wurlitzer sound. We've got Marimba from Marimba Meme. It's a tongue twister, your username. Marimba Meme. There it is. Marimba Meme. With the marimba, which is basically your name. Oh, is it Marimba Mime? Is that your name? Is your username Marimba Mime? I've been saying Marimba Meme, but it's Marimba Mime. I feel like I need an assistant whose sole job it is to try to figure out how to pronounce everyone's usernames and then spell them out for me phonetically so I say them correctly. So I've been saying Marimba Meme, and it's Marimba Mime. Okay, we got Antimatter Clouds. Hey, Tim, how you doing? It's been a while. What's up? That is from one of the Greeks, actually, Antimatter Clouds. Then we got Square Weed from Eurybia. Did I forget the term odd? I totally forgot. There we go. Okay. This is Square Lead from Eurybia. New job. Is that good? You like the new job? Marimba Mime tells me I finally got it. I've been struggling. How many shows, Marimba Mime, have I been trying to be? I'll be like, Marimba Mime. I finally have it. Marimba Mime. Oh yeah, Matt's in Czechoslovakia. That's right. Okay, we got Puggy's Small Bites from the legendary Puggy. Let me see. I've been messing with this sound usually, giving it a little something extra every time. Let's see. Do I want to do anything else with it? Do I have an? Yeah, I'm going to put an auto filter on it. No, it doesn't. That's fine how it is. I still haven't figured out a way to expedite handling effects. But soon, I think. And last sound we have is Bear Paws from Young Couscous. Okay, those are our sounds. I'm going to bring up our list and then play them once more so you guys can choose which sound starts the improv. It's Etceterating Small Bites. That's right. What do I press? Oh yeah, I press this button. Okay, so I'm going to demo the sounds once more. But you can start voting at any time, and you can change your mind. You can re-vote. It only uses your last vote. We got Whirly. Marimba from Marimba Mime. Marimba Mime, have you requested Marimba before? And I still didn't even get it. It took me till you made it as easy as possible. Antimatter Clouds. Square Lead. Puggy's Small Bites. I think I can turn that delay just a little bit down. And lastly, Bear Paws. Oh, that's right, Marambell. That's quite a coincidence. Well, I don't blame myself for missing Marambell. But yeah, I think once you request marimba, I should definitely have figured it out. Okay. So Puggy, I figured out two things that were causing me problems last week. One of the issues I was having with pasting into the chat program I was using is I'm on a Mac, right? And so you do Command V on a Mac to paste. But this chat program, Chatty, runs in Java on a Mac. And it turns out to copy and paste, I have to do Control instead of Command. So I figured that out. And then I figured out why my camera kept, I think I figured it out, why it kept stopping. A kind of a user error. Basically, about 3 years ago, this particular camera that's on the keyboard, I got a hack for it. to raise the bit rates to insane levels beyond what the manufacturer included with the camera. And I forgot about it. I forgot that I did that. The issue with that, of course, is that it meant it was using up a lot more memory card and it was less stable. So I returned the camera to the original factory settings. And yesterday I recorded on it for 4 hours without it stopping. So I'm hoping we've figured it out. So I did accomplish a few things this weekend. Although one thing I can't seem to accomplish is getting my inner monitor situated properly. There we go. It's called Etcetera Kid Problems. Okay, let's see what you guys chose. Yeah, I think the most viewers that Tim has ever seen me have is what, maybe 25, Tim? Yeah, I got rated last week, Tim. It was crazy. Yeah, thanks, Buggy. Thanks for your patience while I figured those out. Although it might have stopped again. Either I forgot to press record on that camera or it stopped again. We'll see. I don't know. So maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see. Antimatter clouds. You guys chose antimatter clouds. I think as a general rule, chat likes to choose the wackiest possible sound to start the song with. Like if there's a wacky sound, chat wants me to start the song with it. Pretty much every time. So we're starting with antimatter clouds, which is basically like sort of wind sound, I guess. Okay, so this is going to be the first track of the day. Anyone who's just joining, everything I do is improvised from scratch using basic elements of chat requests. So if you're new and you've never made a request before, now's your chance. I'm noticing there are no key requests pending. There are almost no drum fill requests pending. There are very few sound requests, very few drum kit requests. So those are the ones where you're best likely to get in on the next song if you request. So, and remember, as I'm playing the song, be thinking about possible titles, because you guys help name each improvisation. Okay, wish me luck. First song of the day. Time to etceterate. Wow, that was a nice start to the show. Oh, thanks, guys. Dom Dude says, playing the cold horn, too. It is true. I did not warm up. It was cold. My studio is not heated. And this fall was good because it was extremely hot in here naturally. But now that it's winter, nothing like cold metal against your face. Jonas, I don't know how to play the Zelda theme. I don't play other people's music. It's all original improvisations that are collaborative with you guys. But at some point I might do some covers recorded that you guys will request. We'll see. It is literally a cold horn, right, Chip Snacks? Yeah, one of these days is going to freeze to my face once we hit. I live in the Bay Area, which is not super cold, but still gets down to the 30s, I think, sometimes, or 20s. Yeah, the beanie is for many reasons, but partially because it's cold. Okay, let's name this one. I hope you guys were coming up with title ideas while I was playing. Let's see. Okay, remember, don't start voting until I press the begin. That's right, Puggy. If you guys do it, it's out of my control. No, but I think it'll be fun to do some covers at some point where we do them just like improvs, where you guys, or I don't know how I'm going to do it. It might be something that's more like for subscribers or something when I have that, but everyone will be able to listen to them at least. But yeah, where I don't choose the sounds for the cover, they're chosen for me. I like challenges like that. You know, I know what's going to happen is somebody's going to request that I play, I don't know, some Metallica song, right? But then the sounds I'm going to get requests will be all these ethereal pads. I'm going to have to somehow do Metallica, new wave, new agey Metallica or something. Young Couscous says, did you get a haircut? I need one. Sometime this week I'm going to get a haircut. Let's see. Yeah, my hair is getting pretty long and gets in my face. It's hard to... Gets annoying. Okay, did you guys come up with some titles? Oh, these nice ones in here already. Let's see. Let's see. Underwater Shaman from Young Couscous. Let's see. Trash Can Symphony from Puggy04. Um, let's see. Waiting for you, Dom dude. This is fun. Butterscotch Love Cloud from Big Star Tuna. And lastly, Surfing the Waves from Josham 808. So if you like any of those titles, type the number in chat. And we will immortalize this song we just heard. Oh, the screen. Thank you. Thanks, guys. There you go. I was smart enough with my bot to have it filter out everything but characters that are not going to break things, let's say that. Jonas, I only bring in about 4 or 5 titles every time. There were I think 10 or 11 suggestions, so I can't bring in every one every time. But I liked yours, The Meadow. That was a nice one too. There's just too many good ones. That's the problem. Let's see. Are the votes coming in? Thanks, Krusty. How you doing? It's nice to have you back again. Yeah, Tim, my hesitation why I wanted to bring out the title thing slowly was I wanted to have I knew that I was going to get lots of people trying to troll me with their titles. So I wanted to have enough people in chat that I knew I'd get enough titles that would be good each time. That was why I waited a while. But I look forward to your title suggestions, Tim. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to end voting in a moment. Okay, I'm ending voting. It's been long enough. Waiting for You. It was close. Very close between Waiting for You and Trash Can Symphony by 1 vote. All of them were good, though. I loved all of them. Sadly, we can only choose one. Oh, that reminds me. Let's see. What did I do on that? I played a little baritone and did a little singing. Okay. Let's see. Looks like a new follow from Josham 808. Josham, is your 808 inspired by the 808 drum machine? Fifel Maestro. Officially, my BPM range is 70 to 150, but occasionally I'll go below that and above that. I don't know the BPM range of psychedelic trance, but you could certainly try requesting the number, whatever it is. Okay, let's carry on. Tim, honest, I've actually the last week I've been really enjoying just letting you guys choose because I felt like my creative brain was not with it. But yeah, sometimes it's hard because there's so many. I feel bad because I can only bring in a half or a quarter of the suggestions people make. So I've hesitated to add my own suggestion that would prevent me from adding more people. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna keep reminding myself. I was really embarrassed. The last show I only played 5 songs in 4 hours. That was shameful. I don't know how there must have been a mistake. Maybe I forgot to double check. Maybe my program counted wrong. But in any event, I'm trying to expedite. I'm trying to play more music today, talk less. So we're gonna just spin forward. Although there are some things that I cannot expedite, like what is happening in the background right now. My computers are talking to each other, doing a strange dance as they prep for the next song, loading templates, moving things around, resetting. Okay, now I can start bringing in the requests. Yeah, you would think they were long songs, but they weren't even that long. I need to double check that show because it doesn't make sense. I couldn't possibly have been talking that much, but maybe I was. Let's see. Okay, bringing in these requests. Jonas, you requested 250. Technically, that's out of my range. I have to be in an amazing, just the right mood to be able to attempt that because there's a computer challenge. I'm not quite ready for that. We'll see. Maybe I'll be able to do that later in the show. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I'm still the way I'm processing requests is in a state of flux. I'm not manually doing it. It's a computer program, so it's possible that buggy things are happening and that you requested something that hasn't gotten filled or it seems like it should have already. I apologize if that's the case. It's a work in progress. And hoping to keep getting it better and better, smarter and smarter. So this is what we have so far. We filled almost every single slot. Just a few drum fills, which I'll let the Greeks request in case we need them. And Tim, I think I added some new sounds. They will be starred. Well, they're not that new at this point. They've been there, I think, a couple weeks. So then I'll probably need to take that star off soon and add some more. Okay, we got Broken Beat from Dom Dude. There we go. Puggy's updating the new things added. Yep. Oh, Puggy, don't forget the Melodica. That's my favorite thing that I've added. The Melodica. Let's see. Okay, we have our kit. That means we can initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills. Looks like drum fills from Ship Snacks, Marimba Mime, Krypton 89, Puggy, Dwarf 3D, Dom Dude. Let's generate our drum fills. So we got a beat for Apugs. Hey, Pugs, this is one of the more minimalistic beats your username has generated, I think, so far. And we'll listen to it once with that before I make my adjustments. It's pretty interesting as it is. I'm gonna make some adjustments. So I like my hi-hats a little more varied than that. And I think I want one snare in there. But I'm digging these kicks. Let's try it again. Here we go. Slightly modified. I love the space where the 89 is. Okay, that'll be our 8Pugs beat. Let's check out our Dom Dudes beat. Drop these hats just a bit. Let's see. Let's ghost these snares a bunch. Add a kick. Drop that snare a bit. And drop this snare a bit. That'll be our Dom Dude 64 beat. Do I want to do... Yeah, I think I want a hat there. Okay, Dom Dude's beat. Tim asks if I'm on social media yet. I have reserved the account names. I have not put anything on there yet. It's on the to-do list. I know it probably seems like I don't do anything. I twiddle my thumbs all day, but believe it or not, I'm pretty much working non-stop on this show. It's just a lot of the things I'm working on are much bigger projects that are going to take a while before I can unveil them. And some of them are smaller behind-the-scenes stuff that help me, but you're not necessarily aware of. But yes, I will get to the social media stuff. I did create, Tim, though, just for you guys. I created Snapchat account. It's just Etcetera Kid. Just Etcetera Kid. So you can reach me that way. I'm a little afraid of what I'm going to get, but from not from you, Tim. I trust you, Tim, but from the rest of the world. Cool. We got two sweet beats here. Let's see. So we need to check out our sounds. Wow bass from Puggy. Hey, Makes. Oh, I'm getting distracted. That's the wow bass. Rusty Bells from Confusion. Yeah, one of the things I was working on yesterday to add, it's one of these behind the scene things that affects you guys in a way that you don't know. But basically, I think in the long run, it's going to help me shorten songs by about 15 seconds a song. Basically saving me, it's hard to explain, but there's wasted time in the looping sometimes. And I figured out something that will allow me to work a little smarter, a little faster sometimes with the looping. So it's not something you guys will really notice, but it's good. It's a good thing. That was Rusty Bells from Confusion. Oh, did I spit? Look at that. Once again, I forgot to zero out before I started doing this. There we go. Sorry, guys. I should have done this a moment ago, but it was on my checklist and I ignored it. Whoops. Okay, Rusty Bells. We got Bright PWM Brass from Young Couscous. We've got Cosmic Strings Dark from Josham 808. we've got Dark Swell Pad from Sour Frog. Hey, it's 1, 2 of you. Lastly, we got Digital Waves from Dwarf 3D. Whoa. Okay, so you guys got to help me choose which sound or drum loop is going to start the song. I'm going to demo the sounds quickly once more. We've got Wow Bass, Rusty Bells, Bright PWM Brass, Cosmic Strings Dark, Dark Swell Pad, and lastly, Digital Waves. Or we could start with the APUGs or Dom Dude drum loops. So type the number in chat of the sound or loop you think I should begin this next improv with. And while we wait for the votes to come in, anyone who's new, who's just stumbled in and wondering why on earth they're here, I'm the Etcetera Kid, and this show is all about improvisation. Everything I do is improvised. But it's improvisation that grows out of things that people request in chat. So all of these sounds were requested by chat. The two drum loops were generated from usernames. So a lot of ways to actively influence, collaborate essentially with what happens on this show. So an easiest way if you want to get started is type !drum fill or drum loop. But there are more detailed instructions below and a link that has even more detailed instructions. Or you can just watch, sit back and watch, and you'll figure it out pretty quick. You guys, honestly, I don't know if I've even, I did one test message to one of my brothers on Snapchat. I don't know if I'm quite ready to see what you guys have sent me. I feel like I might need to have a therapist on hand to walk me through the trauma of what I'm going to get on Snapchat. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see who you guys chose. Bright PWM Brass. Nice. Who requested that? That was a Young Couscous request. So we're going to start this next track with Bright PWM Brass. Yeah, I feel like my first Snapchat experience I'm going to do offline. I'm going to look at it after the show, guys. And then once I get more comfortable with the process, but like I said, I didn't play enough music the last show, and I really am trying to be a little snappier today. Get some more tracks in, more requests. Let's see. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to press this button right there. These buttons are helpfully labeled, and yet sometimes I stare at them and my mind still wonders. Do I press the music button or the talk button? Or the screen button or the drum button? Or the black button or the right back button? Okay, this is our second improvisation of the day. Hey, Cool Blue Reason 78. How are you? This will be our second improv of the day. Remember, you can be thinking about titles as I'm playing, subtitles that would be appropriate for the groove of the song. Also, if you're new and you haven't done any requests yet, there's a good chance I'll be able to get you in on a song early. I always try to get a few new people at least in every song. It looks like there's tons of space right now on drum fills. But we got to help, and not that many sounds. Enough sounds for 2 songs, but eventually we might need some more sounds if I'm playing a little faster today, that is. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Second song of the day. Wish Me Luck. That was an interesting one. Did you guys stick with me? I got a little caught up in one of those moments in there. I hope it was a little extended. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, that's right. AVTN Gaming. So one thing I want to try to point out more often when I remember it is when things happen that are unexpected, and then I have to think fast. So one thing I wasn't really paying attention to when I was demoing the sounds was that the bass sound was transposed, and I don't know, it was doing something funky. And so I decided instead of playing it as a bass, I ended up playing it high. So that wow bass sound, this sound, it ended up being this groove that we ended on. This is the bass sound. So when I first tried to do something, I wasn't feeling it, didn't work. So I went up high, and I don't know, I was grooving on that. That was the wow bass. Who requested that? Wow bass came from Puggy. We had a lot of good sounds. Man, those beats were awesome from Apugs and Dom Dude. Great. I was using the Digital Waves lead sound from Dwarf 3D. Great. Cosmic Strings Dark from Josham, Dark Swell Pad, Bright PWM Brass, Rusty Bells, all good sounds in there. Josham gave me the nice key of D flat minor, which I started in, and then I sort of drifted some other keys in some of the other loops, but as I often will do that, but I always start in the main key that's requested. And Tim gave us our nice 111 beats a minute that was just grooving so hard, that speed. Let's see. So did you guys give me some title suggestions? I hope so. Let me look. Let's see. Let's start bringing these in. We got Swamp Echo Clan from 1-2 of You. Wind in Space from NJ Tim. We've got Astronomic from Fefel Maestro. Endless Dream from Jonas Kyle. Yeah, let's see. One more. There's so many. There were like 18 of them. And Electric Biomes from PandeerProductions. So I'm going to type. Oh, you guys can't see. There's your options for titles. Type the number in chat if you like. Hey, Seebeck. Oh, hey, Synthopian. So I was speaking just now about how I took that bass sound that I was having an issue with it, using it as a bass. So I ended up using it totally differently. I use it as this rhythmic melodic sound really high. It's really fun sometimes to use things in weird ways that are unexpected. And I'm reminded of that because Seebeck just logged in. Seebeck's a producer who streams. You guys should check out his stream. But Seebeck he liked how my head scratching sounded. There's a microphone right inches above my head. And he liked how this head scratching, and he sampled it and turned it into sort of this interesting shaker sound that you would never guess if you didn't know. Apparently came from my my moment that I did not intend for you guys to hear. Okay, I'm going to wait a moment more for the votes to, if there's any extra votes. And I'm going to hydrate. Okay, I'm going to end voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Electric Biomes. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It's a sweet name from PandeerProductions. A lot of good ones, though. It's always hard to choose. Let's see. Did I do any? I just played keyboards on that, right? I didn't do anything else. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, let's power forward. Really doing my best. New follow from Fafel Maestro. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for supporting live music on Twitch. Oh, good. Biomes. I got it. Okay. Okay. I really want to maintain a pace of at least 2 songs an hour. Or ideally at least 5 songs in every 2 hours. That's definitely where I have a lot of room for improvement is speeding up my loop making process. I still get stuck sometimes with technical things where I try to trigger something, it doesn't work, and then I lose time trying to deal with that fact. Carlito recommends the Harpeggi. Is that I think I checked that out. Is that the new, wait, someone recommended some new instrument. Maybe it was you. Is that the keyboard that is, how would I say? I can't even describe it. Somebody recommended instruments that I did check out. It might have been that. Yeah, it's this funky keyboard that's designed with soft keys. It's interesting. That was our second track of the day, yeah. So I'm doing okay. I've done 2 songs in an hour. Emoji Pro. I don't know what that is, Syntopian. I'll have to check it out. At some point, it's going to be really fun to have actual synthesizers and stuff. And because right now, all the sounds you guys see me playing on this keyboard are produced inside of a laptop. Well, inside of a computer, not a laptop, inside of a desktop. But eventually, it would be fun to have at least 1 or 2 hardware synths that, I don't know, just around me or something. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start bringing in these requests. Looks like we got a healthy list of requests at this point. Fafel Maestro asks for 200 beats a minute. I'm not quite ready for 200 either. We'll see. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna be today. I'm slowly getting back up to speed after a weekend. I worked almost the entire weekend, but I forget how to run this show basically in 2 days. Okay, I'm going to start bringing in these requests. That's weird. I feel like I'm missing some. You know, people are wanting something faster. We'll do 135 from Young Couscous. Okay, it's coming. Almost ready. Oh, wow, guys. You guys filled up every slot, every request slot on this song. Nice. That means I don't have to ask the Greeks for any help at all. So we got 135 beats a minute from Young Couscous, so that'll be our fastest track of the day so far. G-flat minor from KR Jackson 81. Drum loops from BTN Gaming and Confusion. Full set of sounds and drum fills. We'll look at those in just a moment. Meanwhile, this time I'm going to remember to do what I'm supposed to do. The rolly. So I got to check out a arpeggi then, because I'm thinking of a rolly, I guess. That looks good. Okay. So we should have the East Bay kit from my friend, who I now know how to say the username correctly, Marimba Mime. The lovely East Bay kit. That'll be our kit on this song, which means we can import the rest of our sounds. We can generate our drum fills. Do I want complicated drum fills? Sure. Generate our drum loops. We've got, do I want, no, I generated, yeah, it's okay. Sure. It's the BTN Gamey beat. I might regret doing a 16th note generated beat instead of 8th note. For any of you guys who know what I'm talking about, I have the choice. And usually on faster songs, I do 8th notes instead of 16ths with the drums, but I felt like living dangerously, so we'll see. Let's see. It's a lot easier with acoustic kits to have lots of notes because they ghost note in a very pleasing way. Electric kits don't ghost note as well. Or I should say as naturally. Okay, that looks good. Let's check it out. It's going to be a little frenetic, I think. Is that a hat there? Okay. I'm just going to add a kick there. That's pretty cool. Thanks, BTN Gaming. I like that. Then we got Confusion. And let's see. There were no kicks. Let's see. I'm going to be generous with the kicks. Add 2 there. These snares. Going to make very much like ghost notes. And these hats will drop a bit. Not that much. And let's check out. This is a Confusion beat. That's pretty cool. Nice. 2 different sounding beats. I like those. So, let's check out these sounds you guys requested. We've got fingerstyle electric bass from Dwarf 3D. We got another bass sound, session bass from Dom Dude. So So I think I'm going to use one of those as more of a melodic instrument. Not sure which one. We'll see. Probably the first one. Okay. 70s clav from Marimba Mime. And I want to just check something. Hold on, guys. Just one second. Okay. Okay, I was just double checking something. I thought I might have a bug, but it wasn't a bug. We got xylophone keys from Dom Dude. Detuned strings from Apugs. Analog Saw 3 oscillator from Synthopian. It's going to be a cool Wii sound, I'm betting. Cool. Nice. Good set of sounds there. So, you guys have to choose. So I'll demo the sounds once more. Type the number in chat if you know which sound should start the next improv. That's fingerstyle electric bass, session bass, 70s clav, xylophone keys, detuned strings, Analog Saw 3 oscillator, or we could start with BTN Gaming's or Ken Fusion's drum loop. So type the number in chat. Let's see. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to wait a moment more. Okay, I think you guys have enough time. I'm going to end voting. BTN Gaming's drum loop. We're going to start with. Thanks for your votes. Anyone who's just joining, I do improv, but chat has a heavy influence on what I do. Choosing the sounds, choosing how I start the song, choosing the key, the speed of the song. And we're going to use a drum loop that was generated using BTN Gaming's username. So, let's see. Do I need to do anything before I start? I think we're good. So, yeah, anyone new, feel free to make some requests. I almost always can get in drum fill requests. It looks like we got a healthy backlog. But, like I said, I try to incorporate new requests from new people who've never requested before whenever possible. Okay, let's do this. Time to etceterate. Wish me luck. Think about titles as I'm playing. Think about what it feels like, what might be a good title. So we have a lot of options to choose from. Here we go. I survived it. I survived 135 beats a minute. I wasn't sure if I could do it. So I'm feeling a little rusty on the gear today. Well, that was nice. Nice beats from BTN Gaming and Confusion. Our lovely East Bay kit from Marimba Mime. All those great sounds. We started with the beat. Great. Weed. I was using more as a chordal thing from Syntopian, the analog Saw 3 oscillator. Oh, the 70s clav was grooving me. Love the xylophone. I was using both those basses. I used the session bass, Dom's bass, as that melodic bass that I soloed at the end of the song. It was that high thing that was, since we had another bass. It was 135 from Young Couscous, G flat. Oh, thanks, guys. BTN Gaming says, the only thing missing from that song was the kazoo. It would have made it a #1 hit. Yeah, my rule on the kazoo, I was talking about it, was it on Friday, I think. I feel like I can only do one kazoo solo maybe once every week or 2 or 3 weeks. I can't overuse the kazoo. I don't know where it is. Oh, yeah, I see it. It's hidden back there. It is available. Apicel, I say I'm feeling rusty on the gear on Mondays. That's when I say I'm feeling rusty on the gears, on Mondays. Now on my instruments, I'm feeling rusty always, but on the gear, it's Mondays. And I try to remember how to do everything because I forget over the weekend since I'm not streaming with you guys. Music Chick says, need more cowbell. I think before I get more cowbell, I need just a cowbell, a single cowbell. I do not have one. It would be fun to have some percussion instruments around me at some point. Okay, we got to name this song. Hope you guys came up with a lot of titles while I was going. Let's see. Did you? Okay, don't vote yet till I bring all of the cool reasons suggest WD-40. That's right. I need some technological WD-40 on Mondays. I'll just spray it all over this stuff on this keyboard. This keyboard. It's basically the stuff that is below the main keyboard. There's two computer keyboards, and then this little tiny MIDI keyboard. That's where I get. I forget what I'm supposed to do sometimes without those things. Let's see. A road trip on Saturn's rings from PandeerProductions. We've got, again, wait to vote till all the titles come in. Highway Hypnosis from Dwarf 3D. A Journey in Air from Jonas Kyle. Let's see, two more. This makes me think. Journey for Redemption from BTN Gaming. Sorry, that's from Carlito. Carlito NJ. Journey for Redemption. I'll choose one more. There's so many good ones. Lizard King. I gotta include that one. So those are your options. So if you like any of those titles, type the number in chat. And I need to check something. Whoops. The vote's coming in. I'll wait a moment more. Okay, let's see. Oh, some people I haven't said hello to. Wizard of Odds, Spikernum1. How's it going? Thanks for your votes. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. I'm ending voting. Highway Hypnosis. That came from Dwarf 3D. Synthopia, was the camera angle not changing? Yeah, I know I need to make it more sophisticated. Right now, the way the camera works is I don't have to think about it. I programmed it so that whenever I start recording a new loop, it automatically switches to that camera. But if I'm just playing and not recording a loop, like I'm just riffing, it doesn't go. So I'm still thinking about how I'm going to be handling that. I'm going to be adding a third camera soon. And I'm going to be experimenting with ways of a little more interesting camera movement. But it should have switched. It should have switched at the beginning of the song. Usually the beginning of the song is when I'm building up the loops, and then the latter half of the song I'm just switching between them. So you're going to see more of the keyboard cam at the beginning of the song. But yeah, it's definitely going to evolve. What did I do on this one? I played trombone and I sang. That's right. Okay. I thought I was going to set up the third camera over the weekend, but one of the crucial elements of it did not arrive until just before today's show. So it might not be till... What I'm trying to do with it is pretty complex. Looks like a new follow from Ladariel. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, this thing I'm going to do with the new camera, if it works, is going to be unbelievable. Well, I'm excited about it. But it's going to take a little time for me to figure it out. Because it's not as simple as just putting a camera on a tripod. It's a lot more complicated. Okay, let's do another song, right? I'm trying to keep up my pace of 2 songs an hour, at least. Eventually, what I would love is to have someone who can help me out in the studio as I'm going, who can help me with a lot of different things, help me with setup and help me with, could actually be manning the cameras and switching between them, doing much more complicated camera stuff. But that's sort of a pipe dream right now. Someday, maybe. I like that idea, Puggy. Tying the camera to the ceiling fan. That's not it, but could be. That could be cool. Okay. Let's start bringing in these requests that you guys have made. Looks like we're going to immortalize Music Cheek as a drum loop on this next one. And we did a fast one, so I'm not going to do that 200 yet. I don't know if I've got 200 in me today. How many keys do we have? Okay. Okay, it's loading up. Yes, Aphicella, your lovely alto has made it onto this song. We have B flat from Puggy, 92 beats a minute from Synthtopian, which would be nice. I'm glad we can slow it down after the speedy 135 we're at. Drum loops from Music Chick and Cool Blue Reason 78. We're going to use the UK Garage Remix Kit. That was requested by Carlito. We'll look at those sounds in a moment. We got a whole bunch of drum fills. This is the second song of the night where we have filled up every request slot. It's pretty awesome. Oh, Ariona Squire's here. How you doing, Ariona? So yeah, I'm talking about Coffee Runner. Yeah, I need a coffee. I don't drink coffee, but the symbolic Yes, I need a symbolic coffee runner. Oh, I know, Syntopian, Westworld. So no spoilers, anyone, but wow. 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 Last night. Wow. I'm still recovering from last night. I don't know about you guys who watched Westworld last night. Wow. I think maybe in 4 months when everyone's caught up, we'll talk about it. For now, I know a lot of people haven't watched it, so let's not say anything. But wow, what a show! What a season finale! Okay, I'm gonna load up all these sounds for our next improv while I get my mixing board back to 0. Westworld is, I'm sure someone else will answer in chat, but Westworld is a show on HBO. It was originally a movie in the 70s, and I had seen the movie, and when I heard they were going to remake it, I thought, because the movie is, it's, but man, they have just different level what they've done. That Shadowfire, you're not missing. If your life is probably better for not watching TV at all. But if you do watch TV, I watch very little TV myself. I think I have 2 shows that I watch right now, and one is over now that Westworld is over. Okay, we should have our drum kit loaded. This is UK Garage remix kit. Nice. So, since we have our kit, we can initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills, generate our drum loops, let's look at these loops. This is the music generated beat. Let's do a few things to it. Let's vary our hi-hats. Add a kick. Ghost that snare a bit. Let's ghost these a bunch. Let's try that. It's music cheeks beat. I want to bring that kick back, actually. Nice. I'm digging that. And our second beat, Cool Blue Reason 78. Wow, this is interesting looking. Let's add a kick. Let's drop this snare just a bit. Let's vary these hats. And let's ghost these snares a lot. Add a snare there. And a hat there. So this is gonna be sort of quirky, I think. I'm liking how it looks though. Thinking, do I want? No. Yeah, actually. Yeah. I'm feeling that. Yeah, Cool Blue Reason. It's rare that beats like that are are so distinctive across the entire length of it. Very cool. Very cool beat from Cool Blue Reason. Okay, now that we have our beats, let's check out the sounds you guys give me. Got analog bass. Sci-fi B movie. So that bass was from Krusty 2000. This organ sound is from Apugs. We've got the alto sax from Apicella. Alright. Going to put some effects on this baby. Let's put some massive delay on it. And we're going to put this weird effect. And one other thing. No, that's good right there. Okay. We've got Glass Marimba Soft Mallet from our favorite marimba player, Marimba Mime. So I should ask Marimba Mime, if you're still here, do you play the marimba? Bali Bells. Bali Bells from Young Couscous. And Angel Bells. Oh wow, look all of these bell sounds from Dom Dude. Cool. This will be an interesting track. Okay, you guys are going to now choose which sound starts the song. So I'm going to demo the sounds once more. Analog bass. Organ from Sci-Fi B movie. Our echo-filled alto sax. Our glass marimba. Bali bells. And angel bells. Okay. Looks like votes are coming in. Dom Dude, 0 out. I think I did 0 out this time. I did remember this time. Thanks, Ariana. Haircut is on my to-do list. Let's see, where are we at? I want to check something. Okay, I'm going to wait a moment more. Howdy, D. Sanchez and Potato Pilot. How you guys doing? Okay, let's see. I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Alto sax. We're going to start with the modified alto sax sound with the added delays. So that'll be our first sound. That was requested by our resident alto player. Apicella is a alto sax player. Potato asks, what software do you use? I use, for the looping, Ableton Live, Logic Pro, and a ton of custom programming in Max. Max is a programming language that is for MIDI and music stuff. So I do a lot of, whenever you see me doing stuff with this little keyboard right here, it's triggering custom programming to help that helps me with the looping. Okay, so we're going to start this song with alto sax. This is our fourth song of the day, so I'm still roughly at 2 songs an hour, which is my goal to have minimum. So we're doing okay time-wise. So let me see on our request view. Looks like if you want to get in on the next song, if you do a drum fill request, you'll most likely get your drum fill. Looks like we got a healthy backlog, but if you've never made a request before, if you make a request now, there's a good chance I'll be able to put it in for the next track, next one. Okay, here we go. That was a fun one. Wow. I'm still just recovering from that, I think. Thanks, Ship Snacks. Oh, let's see. So many good things to work with there. Sweet beats. All those bell sounds. You know, you think I'd feel limited with basically 3 bell sounds, but they all were different, worked in different ways. Tim, yes, I've heard of Mog. I don't know how to say their name. Mogwai? They're pretty cool. Hey, it's Etcetera Kid. Thanks, 8 Pugs. I hope you guys came up with some titles while I was doing that. We got to name it. I stretched it out, but I'm still roughly on track to do 2 songs per hour. I don't think I could go much faster. I mean, I'm trying to shorten songs a little bit from the unnecessary sides. It's meaning I'm not going to shorten a song for musical, I like extending songs when it's musically appropriate, but sometimes songs are a little longer than they need to be because I'm still getting better at expediting the looping, the technical side of looping. Ship Snacks, we've actually been talking about that for a little while. It's on my to-do list. And my idea is actually that I think it'd be something for like subscriber level, but it would basically figure out how many people are clapping and it would generate applause based on the size of the room. So if no one claps, I just get crickets. But what I was thinking would be fun for subscribers or something is where you could actually record yourself clapping or screaming. And if you clapped in chat after the song, my little program would play back whatever your scream or clap would be. So it is on my to-do list, but my to-do list, as I've talked about, is epically long. And I'm not sure when I'll get to that one, but I call it the clapper. That's in my to-do list. It's listed as the clapper. Yeah, hey, folks. You know what? So this is what I did this weekend, guys. On Saturday, I spent, and when I talk about time, as you guys get to know me better, time is sort of the villain in my life. Oh, before I'm not gonna talk about time right now. We gotta name the song first. Let's name the song first before I go off on time. So please wait to vote until I put up all the titles and press the begin voting button. Your vote will not count if you vote before I press the begin voting button. Okay, we got a bunch of this comes from Cool Blue Reason, Barrel of the Bells. We got, let's see. I like this. Stay Lifted from Carlito NJ. The Depth of Mortimer's Dreams from Apugs. Let's see. Anti-Tubular Bells from Musichick, and one more. Mixo Man from Dom Dude 64. So if you like one of those title options, type the number in chat. Yeah, Fuggy says no time to talk about time. That's right. I'm trying to stay on track. I'm trying to Potato Pilot says use Mac or PC. Yes. The answer is yes, Potato Pilot. I use both. There are 3 different computers involved in this show. 2 Macs and 1 PC. I'm streaming from a PC, and all the music production is happening from the Macs. Yeah, Tim says, caught himself about to tell a big story. Yep. Chip Sack says, talk about time while we're voting. Oh man, talk about time. Let's say it's my enemy in life. Time is my enemy. It's been my enemy since I was a teenager. But yeah, what I was going to say is when I talk about time, I don't exaggerate because I take time so seriously. And this weekend I spent 5 hours, at least 5 hours, it might have been 6 or 7, trying to get my to-do list for this show under control because it was very organized before I started the show as I prepared and I designed all the software and all that stuff. But once the show started and suddenly I had 30 hours less time per week, I just would add stuff to the list, add, and it just became so intimidating and overwhelming. So I spent 5 hours reorganizing it. There were about 600 items on it. Not all of them are to-do items. Some of them are notes for programming stuff. But still, there's probably, I had said last week there were 600, but I think it's closer to about 250 or 300 to-do items on it. So I went through, I organized them, and then I prioritized them. And I have what's called priority 0, which are my top priority. I reduced priority 0 down to 5 things, several of which I finished, and it felt really good. But then there's priority 1, which has about 100. Priority 2 has another 100 or so, and then priority 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, I'm ending voting. All right, we need a tiebreaker. It's a tie between Stay Lifted and The Depth of Mortimer's Dreams. So I'm going to let the Greeks choose. Tiebreaker. It's decided by Zeus. The king himself has done the tie-breaking vote, choosing The Depth of Mortimer's Dreams. So that track we just heard is The Depth of Mortimer's Dreams. Thanks, Apogs, for the suggestion. Thanks, everyone, for your awesome suggestions. I wish I could use all of them. What did I do on that song? I played flute and voice, right? Let's see. Okay, it's 1/4 the hour. I'm roughly on track. Some people are happy with the God's decision. Some people are not so happy. So we got a new follow from, I'm not sure how to say it, Jamafric or something like that. But thank you for the follow. Sorry I can't say your name correctly. So anyone who's just joined is trying to figure out Tim asks, how long do you sleep a day? I wish I could sleep less. It's that I fill almost every instant that I'm not sleeping with things. I've needed more sleep since I started the show, actually. The show takes, it's strange. I feel like I can code. I could code 10 hours a day or practice music 10 hours a day, 14 hours a day, 16 even. And that takes less energy than 3 hours of streaming. It's just a very different kind of thing. I'm still getting used to it. The kind of energy that's needed for streaming as opposed to other kinds of work. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, prepping for a new song. I agree, Apex. If only I could code in my sleep. You know what I want to do in my sleep is the social media stuff. It is on my list. I know it's very important. And I will eventually have an amazing social media presence, I'm sure. Right now, my priority is still trying to make what you guys see on screen and what it's like for me behind the screen as good and fluid as possible and as entertaining and interesting. But hopefully within the month, if not sooner, I'll start having the social media stuff up and running. I think it's hard for me to get excited about doing social media. What I get excited about is coming up with some new idea for the show, so that's part of the issue, is that I tend to be motivated by what excites me or what I feel is desperately in need of doing. Oh, is Syntopian heading home? Heading to bed? I think I've missed some of the... Okay, I'm bringing in these requests. How fast was that one we just did? It was sort of slow, wasn't it? Oh, Syntopian's going to do some work. I see. Good luck, Syntopian, with the work, the mixing. Have fun. Tim's going to fly to Cali and be my assistant. That sounds awesome. I have to warn you, Tim. I'm living off of nothing right now, so you're going to be living off less than nothing if you're working for me. Let's see. That was pretty... I'm trying to remember what speed that was. Okay, I'm just bringing in these requests. Does anyone remember what speed we just played? I'm trying to do something a different speed. I can't remember though. Oh, I know how to check. Can I check? Yeah. Well, I can't remember. I'm just going to go with one. I feel like it was 100, but that's okay. We'll make it sound different. Okay, sorry, this always takes a little while. 97? It was 93? Oh yeah, that's right, Syntopian. Well, this will be a little faster. It'll be 105, this next track. That's good. I don't think I have too much fast music in me today. Okay, I think we got our full set. Once again, we have filled up every request slot. It's awesome. 3 songs in a row, I think. We're at D flat, 105 beats a minute. Drum loops from Mario and Esquire, and from the legendary Puggy. A whole bunch of drum fills. Cavern Kit from Puggy. So let's... start loading up these sounds. I got to speed up if I'm going to stay on track. Got to be faster. Syntopian's mixing a great band. I feel like mixing must be so much easier when it's a good band, right? Like when you're just starting already from Something awesome. Okay, we've got Cavern Kit from Puggy. Massive Cavern Kit. Puggy wants to speed up. Yeah, that's on my to-do list too. Is basically different sort of challenges where chat gets to choose a different challenge for a song, and one of the challenges would be you guys in chat can vote to speed up the song or slow it down, and I'd write code that would while I'm playing would be importing those requests and would automatically change the tempo. I know exactly how to do it, but it would take a while to code it. So it's on the list someday. Someday it might happen. Okay, now that we have our kit, let's initialize, import our track names. There they go. Didn't work the first time. Okay. Generate our drum fills. Generate our drum loops. So we have my lawyer, Ariona Esquire, generated a beat. Yeah, that's the problem, Tim, is every day my to-do list grows. It never gets shorter. It only gets longer. I didn't even try to calculate how long it would take to do my to-do list for this show. It's probably about 5,000 hours or something, at least. Because a few of the ideas might take me a year to code. Yeah, Cool Blue Reason. I have a whole bunch of different challenge ideas. Things like disappearing notes. Like you guys in chat can steal notes during the song, and so suddenly the note isn't there anymore. I can't remember all the ideas I had. But I think that'll be fun. But again, it's in the distant future. Okay, let's look at Ariona's beat. You know what? I've been digging. It is non-traditional, but lately I've been digging beats, snares on 2 and 3, and not on 4. Feels very different, but I'm really liking it. But I think we'll drop that. This will be this could be pretty interesting actually. Just gonna add 2 hats there. Okay, this is Ariona's beat. I'm gonna put a little reverb, a little delay on it. Actually, I think I want to bring that snare a bit more down. Change my mind. And these snares, let's make more like ghosts. There we go. That's not part of the beat. I accidentally triggered a drum fill. There we go. I'm digging that. Thanks, Music Chick. Yeah, Potato Pilot, there's so many possibilities. That'd be fun. I'm trying to remember, what were the other things? I don't know. There's too many for me to remember. That's why I write them down. Okay, that's Ariona's beat. Let's check out Puggy's beat. Oh, minimal. Look at that. Very simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop these hi-hats, make these snares, whoops, more like ghosts. Just add a kick. Okay, this is a Puggy beat. I added a little more than I normally do because it was so minimal, but this will be good. You know what? I want to add. I know. I want to add open hi-hat there. Okay, that's pretty cool. 2 sweet beats. Thanks, Puggy and Ariona. Let's check out our sounds. We have the legendary analog bass 01 requested by Krusty2000. That's always a fun sound. Analog bass 01. Big kalimba from my friend who I was mispronouncing the username for I don't know how many shows. Marimba Mime. You guys like the open hat? We've got the bassoon solo staccato. Are you a bassoon player, young couscous? The bassoon is such a it's just such a smile-inducing sound. So comical. That's the bassoon from Young Couscous. We've got Chinese Zhao Flute from Young Couscous. Then we got the mighty baritone sax from Potato Pilot. I've never gotten to play a bari sax, but it looks really fun. I've played the most on soprano sax, and I've played a little tiny bit of tenor, but never bari. But I know what it's like on the trombone and baritone to play low like that, and it just sort of vibrates you. It's pretty sweet. Okay, we got classic sawtooth pad from Ape Hugs. A nice pad to. It's interesting. We got a synth bass, synth pad, and then a bunch of wind instruments. Okay, I'm going to demo these sounds once more. I'm starting to get behind schedule. Gotta hurry up. Okay, so these are our options. I'll play the sounds once more. We got analog bass. Potato Pilot, if it's in a library, the process of adding sounds is very time intensive, and so I try to do a lot all at once from a library, because I wrote code that automates it, but it still requires a lot of oversight on my part. Creating the demos you guys hear on the website took my computer I think it was about 24 hours or something to do. Because it has to record each demo, it switches sounds, it'll crash sometimes. So eventually, hopefully, I'll have a library that has bass clarinet in it, and then I will. But at this point, if it's not up there, I don't know if I have it in my current library. So I'd have to literally buy a new library that has it. But hopefully at some point. Big kalimba. Bassoon solo staccato. Chinese Zhao Flute. I don't know how to say that. I hope I'm saying it roughly right. Our bari sax. That's not bari sax. And lastly, our pad. Or we could start with one of those drum loops. So, looks like he's already typing the numbers in there, so I'll wait a moment more. Potato Pilot says bassoon can either be hilarious or tear jerking. What is that they say about comedy? Something about tragedy. Comedy is tragedy with time or something like that. So bassoon is tragic when there's no time involved. Time to etceterate. Okay. I'm ending voting. Let's see who you guys chose. Oh, it's a tie between analog bass and the bassoon. So we'll let the Greeks vote. One of them will vote a tiebreaker. Decided by Hades. Hades has chosen analog bass. So we are going to do our next improv. Anyone who's just stumbled in wondering what is going on, you're right, Dwarf 3D. You're absolutely right. I need to talk about that less. You're absolutely, that is a good point. Good point. I just feel so guilty when people ask me for things and I haven't done them yet, but such is life. Okay. Next track. Here we go. That was an interesting one. That was quirky. Yeah, that melody on the loop we ended on, that was a bassoon. I was playing probably much higher than a bassoon normally can play, but the sort of descending line, that was sweet. That was from Young Couscous. Analog bass gave me, I felt like I was sort of a little unsteady in a rhythmic sense early on because there were a lot of complicated things happening all over the place. And so I decided I wanted to bring in this really simple analog bass sound from Krusty to sort of just real simple, and everything just sort of gelled around it. We had the kalimba from Marimba Mime, the Barry sax from Potato Pilot. We had the pad from Pugs. Yeah, it was a fun one. Hey, Koja, how you doing? Thanks, Seebeck. Oh, and his bro. Ooh, it's 7:40. It's 3/4 past. I'm behind schedule. Guys. Okay, we got to name this one. You guys giving me titles? I hope so. Got to expedite right now. Oh, yeah, a whole bunch of titles. I'm not sure quite how to say it, but I like it. Hybridizification. Hybridizification from Potato Pilot. Mountain Funk from Musichick. I like that. Let's see. Moog Lullabies from Puggy04. Tunnel Funnel from Corbin MLG. And Running from the Law. That's a good one. I'm going to do that. Okay, those are your options. Type the number in chat. That's right, Musichick. Bass is the glue. We were Jameson. That was a Jameson one, I think. When that analog bass kicked in on the final loop, that was definitely Jameson. I just looked down. I have a waiting disaster about to happen. Hold on. I'll be right back, but be voting. Have you guys started voting? I don't see the votes coming in. Okay. Hey, Megask. How you doing? Okay, now the votes are coming. What did I do? A little trombone, a little voice. I haven't played my melodic yet, have I? You can request multiple titles. You can request multiple titles. You can do multiple, any kind of requests as of now. Eventually, we might change that, but certainly on titles, it's totally fine. And I'll see. I mean, sometimes there's so many I can't read them all, but yeah. Okay, I don't know, were there that many votes? Well, I'm going to end voting. I'm not going to stretch it out too long. I think there were votes. Okay. Hybridizification from Potato Pilot. That song will be forever remembered as Hybridizification. I think I'm saying it pretty well now. Hybridizification. Hybridizification. There we go. Nice. Ooh, wow. Can I expedite? Can I stay on track? So I've got a couple new follows from Palace and Jeffert. Thanks for the follows, and thanks for supporting live music on Twitch. Okay, let's see. So, what am I supposed to do now? Oh yeah, I press this button. Then I press this button that you guys can't see, and it creates a new empty track. Well, it saves what we just did. Creates a new empty one. Uh-oh, stream is cutting out randomly. Oh wow, do I have quality settings, Puggy? I don't know if I don't know. Up until now, I don't think I've qualified, but maybe I qualify right now. That would be pretty cool, right? Yeah, I intentionally keep my stream at a pretty low bit rate so that since normally I don't have quality options, maybe I'm going to start getting them. That would be cool. I could start broadcasting at a higher bit rate. Oh, you've got source, Puggy? Oh, it's working fine for other folks? Okay, good. Looks like we have... Oh, nice. We got a drum loop from Kid Charlemagne and drum loop from Best Mommy NA. I think we did a speed similar to that, so let's... I think we should do... How many BPM? We got a good backlog. How many sounds? Okay. Let's bring in these requests. 250, no. 200, no. I guess we'll do... Yeah, okay. Here we go. Okay, almost done bringing in these requests. I have quality options. Nice. Although source is pretty low quality anyway, because I'm broadcasting such a low bit rate. But I guess if someone could go to mobile, if you're... Okay, let's see. We used up our drum fills. Is that possible? I guess so. That means we got to let the Greeks fill the rest. Does that make sense? Okay, that's the first note of the day. First note of the day. What's up with drum fills? Are some missing? Okay, let's load up our sounds. Yeah, my understanding of quality options is that it depends. I mean, if you're a partner, you automatically get quality options. If you're not a partner, it depends on how many viewers you are currently having and Twitch's availability. So it's not guaranteed. So unfortunately, even if I have quality options right now, it's sort of risky for me to suddenly boost my bit rate because I might lose them, and then everyone will be stuck at this super high bit rate that only people with super fast connections will be able to appreciate. So I'll have to wait. I'm going to keep my bit rate the same for the time being. Broken Beat Kit from Dom Dude. Nice. It's a big slamming kit. Generate our drum fills. Generate our drum loops. Let's check these out. This is Kid Charlemagne's beat. In theory. There we go. Kid Charlemagne K. So, what's our kit sound like again? It's pretty slamming. Whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. This is when you get when you use the same keys for multiple things. The keys I use to modify the drum loops also are the keys that trigger drum fills. Okay. Oh, this is the Kid Charlemagne beat. I think I'm ready for it. Let's check it out. Bro says he seems to know much of the science behind streaming. You wouldn't have known it on my last two shows when I was trying to do raids and nothing was working. I couldn't paste into chat. It was crazy. One of my browsers, it was weird. I was pasting it in and I could see it, but you guys couldn't see it. And then I went to Chatty, which is a third-party app, and I couldn't copy and paste in Chatty. It was definitely a bloopers reel moment for me. I think today I'll be ready for raiding, though. I think I've got it under control. We'll see. So that's a sweet beat from Kid Charlemagne. Let's check out Best Mommy N.A. Let's see. Whoops. Let's drop these snares a little bit. Add a kick. Let's drop these snares a bunch. Leave those kicks. I'll add one snare there. And I think that is... There we go. This is the Best Mommy N.A. beat. Nice. Yeah, bro, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. But again, it's like, how useful is it? Because you can't count on it. So it's like, I guess if I felt pretty confident that once I hit a certain number of viewers, it was always going to be, they'll have quality options, then I would take the risk. But I don't think there's an official policy of, so you're just sort of hoping, I guess. Okay, two sweet beats we've got there. Let's check out our sounds. Airstream keyboard from Puggy. Trance strings from Apugs. We've got Marimbell once again from Marimba Mime. I should say we're in the key of E-flat minor from Potato Pilot. I think E-flat minor is one of my favorite keys, actually. 73 beats a minute from Cool Blue Reason. Okay, Flute Solo Staccato from Krusty 2000. We got Wood Plucks from Apicella. That's a cool sound. Wood Plucks, I got distracted playing it. Filter Bubble from Krusty. That's cool. Okay, I'm getting behind. I gotta catch up. Okay, these are your sound options. You can start voting. I'm gonna play them once more real quick. Airstream. Trance Strings. Marimbell. Flute Solo Staccato. Wooden Plucks. And Filter Bubble. Or we could start with our Kid Charlemagne or Best Mama NA beat. You guys choose. Type the number. I'm lucky in that my footage, I don't need super high frame rate, because I personally prefer, for this kind of thing, I like lower frame rate because I like how cinema looks. So this is only 24 frames a second. I don't need 30 or 60. I like how 24 looks. So that means I can have a higher quality at a lower bit rate. Okay, votes are coming in. I'll wait a moment more. I'm going to get a drink. I remember, bro. Actually, I don't remember. I don't think I was on Twitch at that point, but it sounds like, oh, nostalgia. Oh, back when Twitch was... I've heard people say different things. I've had some people I've read have had quality change midstream, but that I find that hard to. It seems technically difficult to pull off, but it would seem to make sense. It would only be at the beginning of the stream or something. I don't know. Although I don't know how they would know how many viewers you have before you start streaming. Okay, I'm ending voting. We're starting with the Best Mommy NA drum loop. That's the funny is like with these usernames, when you don't have there aren't spacing in it. You know, I'm saying Best Mommy NA. Maybe it's supposed to be Best Mom Mina. Best Mom Mina. Or it could be Best Mom Mina. Or Best Mo Mina. So many different possibilities. Oh, thanks for hanging out so long, hey pugs. Okay, let me do this. Get caught up. I'm right, it's best Mommy NA. Okay, here we go. Anyone just joining, what I'm about to do is improvised from scratch using sounds that were requested by chat at a speed that was requested by chat and a key that was requested by chat using Drum loops and drum fills were generated from our users' usernames. This is a collaborative show where the unexpected is expected. Here we go. A nice mellow one. And I got to get my melodic in there. My newest instrument, the Melodica. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, it's Sour9. How you doing, Sour9? Tim's heading out. Night, Tim. Corbin says, what should we call you? You can call me ETC. You can call me the kid. You can call me Hey Guy. Hey Guy. Kid. The kid. Whatever. Thanks, Seaback. Thanks, Megask. So we had some sweet drum beats there from Kid Charlemagne and Best Mama N.A. A lot of nice sounds. Key E-flat from E-flat minor from Potato Pilot. That was groovy. Oh yeah, we got to name it. Did you guys give me some titles? I hope so. Let's see. Okay. So remember, don't wait to vote till I bring in the titles. Imploding Galaxies from Best Mama N.A., who provided our sweet drum beat on that song, one of the beats. Let's see, what else we have? Event Horizon from Corbin MLG. Let's see. Perpetual Chill from Cool Blue Reason. Astro Kid from Breb Rubber Bro. And Introspective Interstellar from Puggy. Okay, those are your options. Nice. I'm happy what I started in chat with call me Guy. Call me Guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, Guy. So yeah, type the number in chat. Melodica. Let's see. Buddy Guy. Yeah, the ultimate combination is Buddy Guy. I'll wait a moment more. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Perpetual Chill. Oh, you guys were very divided. It was a four-way tie for second place, but Perpetual Chill came through. That was from Cool Blue Reason. So that song will be forever remembered as Perpetual Chill. Okay, I'm doing one more song. This is going to be my last song of the show. So let's bring in our request. Let's find out what it's going to be. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so I just need to bring in these requests now. Looks like we have a drum loop from Corbin MLG. Oh, let's see. Come on, requests. Come on, here they come. Hey, Coder Man. Corbin asks, how long did the coding take? I was working on getting ready for this show for about over 4 months. And it's still a work in progress. Okay, just bringing in these requests. Here we go. Almost a full dance card here. Just going to let the Greeks choose a few of them. See, now Dom Dude has realized that best way to get involved is drum fills. There's never enough drum fill requests. So if you want more influence on the song, remember, type drum fill. Because I'm usually having to, on most songs, I still have the Greeks choose a few of the drum fills. So we're in key of G flat from Marimba Mime. 115 beats a minute for Dom Dude 64. Yeah, it's a massive project. It was a massive project to do this, Coder Man. Part of what made it take a little longer is I'd never coded in Max before. And for those of you guys who code, Max is a visual programming language, which in some ways is supposed to make it more user-friendly. I think it's less user-friendly, actually. I much prefer just lines of code than Max, where you're basically connecting things visually. So it took me a while to get comfortable in Max, and so the parts of the process that took the longest were mostly related to Max. Okay, let's load up these sounds. Let's see. Oh, Puggy, I'm glad this is my last one. So you feel if you need to head out early, no worries, man. Okay, we should have our smash kit from Dom Dude. Cool. Now that we have our kit, we can initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills, generate our drum loops from Corbin MLG and Siler 9. Why didn't they load up? Here we go. There we go, Corbin MLG. See, let's drop this snare a bunch, add a kick there, add a snare. Drop those kicks a bit, drop that snare a bit. That looks good. This is Corbin MLG's beat. Nice. That's grooving. That's a grooving beat. Then we got Siler 9. Let's drop these snares a lot, add a kick. Let's make this a slowly rising sound to slam us into our snare on beat 4. Let's drop those. Just add a few hats. So I'm adding a little more than I normally do because it's pretty minimalistic. There we go, Siler 9's beat. That's grooving. Nice. Hey, work. Oh, guys, check out these sounds. We got 70s funk clav. I know this sound better than any other sound. This is when I do my practicing, I use the 70s funk clav sound. I don't know why. It's just sort of arbitrary, but... That's from Potato Pie, Ambient Slow Bow from Cool Blue Reason. This is a percussion sound, Asian Dream from Best Mama N.A. Ah, the return of the Barry sax. From Seebeck, Ambient Intrigue from Puggy. Vox Box Lead from Apugs. That sounds so funny. Dangerous but funny. It's like a hitman who's a clown. Okay, these are your options to start the final song of the night. We got 70s funk clav, Ambient Slow Bow, Asian Dreams, Barry sax, Ambient Intrigue, and Vox Box Lead. Or we could start with Corbin or Siler 9's drum loops. Okay, I'll wait a moment while you guys vote. So while I'm waiting, I'll remind anyone who's new, my schedule right now is Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm not sure how long I'll be doing the 5 nights a week, as long as I humanly can, but so enjoy it while you can. I think eventually it'll probably be fewer than 5 nights, but for now it's 5 nights. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time of ending voting. Vox Box Lead it is. We will begin this last track with Vox Box Lead. So, I should say. So, I hope you guys will stick through the entire song, because after the song, we're going to look at we'll name it. We'll look back at our set list fondly, say our goodbyes, and do a little raid. Do we have enough people here to make a raid worth it? Puggy, let me know what you think. Okay, here we go. Last improv song of the night. Here we go. There was Voxbox lead. Ended on the Voxbox lead sound. Sweet beats from Corbin MLG and Siler 9. I was digging the funk 70s funk clav as always from Potato Pilot. We had a nice mix of sounds from everybody on that one. Lots of good drum fills. So that was our last number tonight. Hope you guys came up with some titles while we were playing that. Let's see. Oh, thanks, guys. Okay, so remember, wait to vote till I press the begin voting button. Call me crazy if you want from Magask. Don't Jump Kid from Music Chick. Don't Bother Me from Dom Dude 64. Soul Groovin' from Old Koja and Bap Boo from Puggy 04. Those are your title options. Type the number in chat. If you like one of those titles, we will immortalize the song with that name. Hi, Dream Productions, Dream Prod. Unfortunately, you're catching me right at the end of the show. But I hope to see you again. Okay, you guys voting yet? Votes are coming in. Oh yeah, I need to, that's one thing I'm not ready for, I forgot about. Oh, can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, enough time, I'm ending voting. And Don't Bother Me. So we ended on Don't Bother Me. Oh yeah, I need to, what did I do on that? I think I played a little trombone and voice maybe? Sounds right. Okay, let's look at our show. We did 7 songs. I was pretty close to my 2 songs an hour rate. We did Waiting for You, Electric Biomes. Is that how you spy? Yeah, Biomes. Highway Hypnosis. The Depth. Is that? I don't even remember that. The Depth of Mortimer's Dreams. Hybridizification. Perpetual Chill. Don't Bother Me. I'm clearly getting tired. I'm having a hard time reading. Featuring requests from Apicella, Apugs, Ariona, Esquire, Best Mommy, Brucos, BTN Gaming, Carlito, Seaback, Cool Blue Reason, Corbin MLG, Krypton89, Dom Dude, Dwarf 3D, Fifel Maestro, Funky Pigeon, Jonas Kyle, Josham, Ken Fusion, Kid Charlemagne, KR Jackson, Krusty 2000, Marimba Mime, Music Chick, NJ Tim, PandeerProductions, Paul Erdos, Potato Pilot, Puggy, Ship Snacks, Sour 9, Sour Frog, Synthopian, and Young Couscous. Yeah, you're right, Novus. They're way too long for radio, certainly, but not too long for this show, right, guys? Thanks, guys. So I think we're gonna do a raid. Let me get back to my command center. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, that sounds good, Puggy, if you want to whisper that to me. So we're going to do a raid. I think Puggy will paste in our rating slogan. What our raid call? What is it called? Well, Nova Sanctus, I'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm here Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So I've almost done 4 hours, and I got to stop. But let's see. We're going to figure out someone to raid quickly. Puggy's going to send me the link. And we're going to see. Yesterday I was totally amateur. Or Friday. And I screwed up every aspect of the raid that was my responsibility. Oh, hey, Brucos. Thank you. Thanks, Ship Snacks. Let's see. I haven't got my whisper yet, though. I'm waiting. Puggy's going to send me the link. You there, Puggy? Anyway, in a moment, we're going to have a link in chat. We're going to raid. Up there it is. I got it. So I'm going to... This is going to be our... Let's see if this works. Last time I couldn't do it. I'm going to paste it into chat. Oh, and Puggy, can you paste in our raid thing for people to copy? Etcetera raid. And I'll paste in the link. Let's see if it works this time. Didn't work last time. Did you get that? Did you guys get that link this time? There it goes. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out. The link is in chat. Let's be a friendly, nice, fun raid. Make this streamer feel great that we're saying hi. And I hope to see y'all again. I'll be here Tuesday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for all your awesome requests. Thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.